thought I was goofing off, didn't you? You thought, oh look, here comes the first 3 episodes of TRS's world. Oh, yay, I can't wait for more. Oh, he hasn't come out with one in a while. Ah, I guess he stopped caring. I guess he fell in the water. Well, that's what you thought. But no, the reality is, I have been working and working and working and working away on this world. I have been doing so much stuff, and as you can see, I finished all of the stone for the basin floor. And I put the outer linings of the circle on, and now the next step is to fill in the circle with dirt. So that means we're going to be taking out a lot of the dirt that's down here. Ooh, that's kind of loud. Hold on. Alright, I fixed up all my settings, but there's a lot of stuff to go over today, guys. I have a list of stuff that we need to do. The first thing I want to show you is this neato mob-proof door that I knew about, but I just never really, I don't know, thought about it, I guess? It's basically just 4 carpets stacked on top of each other, and the mobs see this as a hole. They don't recognize the carpet, so they think that they can't pass here, so this is zombie-proof door. So, huzzah! All my sheep blew up over here, which kind of stinks, because that's like the 4th time that's happened. I got my cows going, I'm be getting food from that. And now, what you're all probably wondering about is this cactus farm, which is actually getting okay rates. Like, I didn't design it to be super great rates, but here's the best part about it. Everybody's like, oh, here, look at this great new cactus farm design for 1.8. Well, with a lot of those, if I were to do this, the entire thing would break. Not so here. This is a bud-proof design for a cactus farm. And I did not invent this, but I did work on it with TDL, I guess, the dude Lisby, but I don't think we invented it. I think we just kind of used it. But basically, what you do, here, let me get some supplies and I'll show you. Okay, so basically here's how it works. You're gonna take a piece of sand and you're gonna build it up like this. Then you're gonna take your vines, like so. Actually, I didn't need to do all that. Wait a minute. You're gonna take a piece of sand like that, put your vine on it, then you're going to want to place sand over top of the vines, like so. Then you wanna get low enough so you can see it. Oh, great. Well, anyway, there you can see it, and you're going to take a button, just place it there, and the vines will automatically disappear. How do we get out of here? Vines will automatically disappear, and you've got yourself a floating sand block that is update-proof. And there you go, and then you could just place a cactus on top of that, and that's how you do it. So, super simple stuff. Yeah, so I built up a couple layers, and basically what happens is the cacti fall out of the thingy-majigger-hooger and go through this water into the hoppers. I mean, it's just a really rudimentary design. And into this chest here where I collect all my things, which is great for me, and I love it. I've been cutting down trees. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I think I won't have to use this for a long while. Thank goodness. We'll talk about this later. But let's head inside, and I'll show you what else I've been working on. Well, in case you weren't aware, this is basically the best way to store XP in vanilla Minecraft. So, we come downstairs here, and I've done some renovations, as you can see. I don't know if you saw these furnaces, or furni last time, but basically I kind of redid the enchanting setup with the anvils over here so that I could have a brewing stand up here and an automatic brewing system over here. Now, you may have seen this recently in Let's Play that Mumbo did on Hermitcraft, and it's from a tutorial that Exumaboy did on a design that someone else came up with, and I don't remember the name right now, but I will link to the tutorial in the description. But basically, it is a 3x3x3 automatic potion brewing thing. All you gotta do is press this button, and the potions get dispensed. We don't really have time today to go over how it works. If you would like to see how it works, check out the video in the description. But basically, depending on where you build it, different ingredients activate first. So, It's really tight squeeze in here just because I didn't have a lot of room. But basically, you put your nether wart in here because this is the first thing it activates. Then that dropper is the second one that activates. And etc, 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 until they all go into here, and then it all goes into there, and it's amazing. And basically, I've just been brewing a lot of Splash Potion of Harming for the spider farm, which I'll show you in a little bit. Wow, I did a lot of stuff. I took out this side of chests because we were finished with... I wasn't really going to use all that dirt things, so basically the bottom row is now going to be for stone, and the top row is going to be for dirt. Nothing new with the nether wart farm. Yeah, so just kind of getting right down to business. See if you can guess what this is for. We won't go into that right now. It's landed in the bowels of my world, and... they've been doing some renovating. There is a double spider spawner here that can activate when you're standing up there. And basically, first I built this one, and the problem is these are cave spider spawners, and those are super difficult to farm because they, like, stick to everything, and you can't really maneuver them with water, but basically, long story short, it was such a mess trying to get through this. I'm not going to go into the whole story of how I came to this conclusion about making this, but basically, you pull this lever, and you are only within range of it if you're, like, standing right here, and this guarantees that the spiders can't hit you from there. But basically, they get down to 1 or 2 hits, because that's the lowest I can get them to go. They all come over here, and when you're ready, you just chuck one of these at them. If I can... oh, but I hit myself, yeah. And that will give you all the XPs and all of these... drops and everything, and that's how you do that. So this is the XP farm portion of it. And we can just sneak in here like this, and you can see... oh, I didn't turn it off. Yeah, it goes on and off by redstone lamps. And basically, we're gonna let those guys pile up, so let's turn this back on. Over here is the second cave spider spawner that I adjusted, if you will. And so basically, it should be off right now, I believe. I'm not sure. But as you can see, there's signs there, and all the signs are stacked up against the wall so that I have all the lava up there. And so the entire thing is covered with lava. Ooh, scared me. As I was saying, the entire thing is covered with lava. They fall down here, they're already at low health, and they burn to death, and their drops get dropped on the slabs, and the minecart hopper goes through all of the various rails and things, and it gets all the string, and it's amazing and beautiful, and it goes to this little unloading station, which I won't show you right now. So, the reason I'm rushing through all this is because it's all pretty simple stuff, very rudimentary stuff. I'm going to be turning this one also into just a string farm once I find another spawner, but I don't know why I'm having such trouble doing that. But anyway, let's turn this off so that we can go on to our next activity, because I believe that is all that I did while I was away. The basin just took a long time. You have no idea how long that took. But anyway, we're gonna leave those guys there. And one of the main reasons I need string is for all that wool that I showed you earlier. And I'm going to show you what that's for right now. And we're back. So guys, do you recognize this place? I'm sure you do, because for you, it hasn't been kind of that, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since you've been here. By the way, if you don't know, this is the spawn. This is where I first started out before we moved to the forest. And you may recognize it from very recently, but to me, it feels like it's been forever since I've been here, because I've been doing so much work on this world. Although I was here recently, actually, because we're gonna grab our stuff here. Let's sleep. Hate it when that happens. Alright, well anyway, what we're gonna be doing is we are going to be... the spawn chunks are over here, just a little bit ways away. I have marked them all out very carefully. Now, they're actually a little bit bigger than the spawn chunks just because I was making all sorts of errors in my math maths for everyone else. I was making all sorts of really bad errors when calculating where the spawn chunks were, and I just kept doing it again and again and again, and I kept having to replace all of the blocks again and again and again and again. It's all made of dark oak, by the way, because I have so much of it now. But basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be carpeting the entire thing with green carpet, kind of like grass, because elsewhere in our world, eventually, we are going to be making a passive mob farm, which is super exciting. So I need all of the wood and all of the cactus in order to complete this project. So like I said, it's a little bit bigger than the spawn chunks. So basically, every once in a while, I come over here with all my green wool, go all the way to the end with the carpet, except I don't believe you have to carpet the sand. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I don't think you have to carpet sand. I think it's just dirt. So I am going to finish up the carpet that I brought with me, as long as I'm here. Did I do it on the sand? Whatever. As long as I'm here, I will finish up the carpet I brought with me, and I will be right back. So like I said, guys, this is going to be quite a large project, and there's no way we're going to be finishing it anytime soon because we're working on the basin. Oh! One sec. Okay, like I was saying, this is not a project that's going to be finished anytime soon. But I just want you to be aware that it's another thing I'm working on off camera, so, if it seems like I don't get a lot of progress done in an episode, it's probably, or in between episodes, it's probably, why is there a bed there? It's probably because I have been working on other little side projects. For example, a lot of the progress that I was making in between this episode and the last one was just AFKing at the stone farm and mining for iron and stuff, making more pickaxes so that, where is that coming from? It's very hard to record while there are mobs around. Making pickaxes so that I could AFK at the stone farm so that I could place all of it. Because if we take a look at my statistics here, I've placed 42,000, a little over 42,000 stone. So you can imagine that it wasn't as easy as just going mining for it, since I didn't have the best picks at the time. And I didn't want to waste enchantment, so I used all iron picks. Unenchanted iron picks. So, yeah, you can imagine, whatever. I'm getting off topic. The point is rest assured that this is a side project, along with many other side projects we are going to be working on. I have what I like to call an etho-complex, which some of you may not like, which is that I tend to start a lot of things, and then kind of forget about them. But so far, that has only been in my command block and redstone stuff. Not in my survival series, because I've never really had big projects in my survival series before, in a survivor world before, so I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to have another little talk with you a little bit later, but I'm going to finish this up first. So I figured, you know what, as long as I'm doing this, I'm doing a repetitive task anyway, and I'm kind of just planning to dig dirt for the other portion of the talk, because I did want to talk to you guys, and I already kind of have, but there's something else I want to talk about. So I figured I may as well do it now. So while I'm finishing this. So, obviously, I'm not the best person at constantly releasing content, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, my videos come out on a pretty infrequent and unpredictable basis, and that's because I am a senior in high school, and I am also an actor, as many of you know, which takes a huge toll on my schedule, with rehearsals and stuff. But, what that means is that I have a super wacky schedule, and it's hard to record things, and also, a lot of times, I just don't feel like recording, guys. Like, I'll just hop on here and work on, I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll record the episode today, but then again, I think I want to get a little bit more progress done. I think I want to keep working on the basement floor and stuff like that. And then at a certain point, I'm like, all right, this is enough progress to start the episode. Let's get going. I can't put it off any longer. And don't get me wrong, I love recording and I love making videos. So, I've got a little bit of a case of senioritis, which is basically like, the year is basically over and you kind of like have stopped caring about school. It's really hard, guys. It's really hard. I mean, I've gotten into college already. I'm already like making plans to move in, and I'm still in high school, so it's tough. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so that senioritis, unfortunately, has kind of not dissipated, but sneaked its way into other aspects of my life, like YouTube, which is really unfortunate, and, you know, I'm trying to improve myself in that area, but what I want to ask you guys is, what kind of content is your favorite? Obviously, mastering Minecraft is basically everyone's favorite. That's a lot of what made my channel popular. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Thank you guys so much. I want to talk to you face to face. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. It's super exciting. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention it at the beginning of this video. Oh no. Okay, well, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of you for being a subscriber. It really motivates me. And something else I want to mention is, even more so than a subscription, even more so than a like, comments are what motivate me, because it means that you're engaged in what you're watching. So please, if you're watching this, please leave a comment, either critiquing the video, leaving something you liked, saying nice video or awful video, I don't care. And if not any of that, just tell me something about yourself. I want to know who's watching my videos, where you're from, give me what kind of things you like to do in Minecraft, that sort of a thing. Like I said, mastering Minecraft is what made my channel popular. So, and the thing is, that takes so long to record and edit and plan. I just wrote the script for the next episode, which is a pretty long, complicated one. It's about target selectors and the parameters for that. Target selector variables and so on and so forth. And, you know, I gotta plan out all of the different shots. I gotta storyboard it, which is really hard in Minecraft, and I can't like just do it by hand because I'm not a good drawer. And yeah, so I'm working on it, guys. It takes a while, I know, but I'm working on it. And hopefully I can sort of get back into the swing of things and keep churning those episodes out, those lessons out. But in the meantime, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see another map Let's Play? Do you want to see more Redstone creations? Do you want to see me working on Redstone? Do you want to see more live streaming? Live streaming is a lot easier to do because it doesn't involve editing. So if anybody wants to see me live stream more, I could definitely do that. Live streaming, Let's Plays, Redstone creations, all that sort of stuff. What do you want to see? And again, mastering Minecraft, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. It's tough. It's very tough. Okay, so I've sort of been rambling on here for long enough now. I have no idea how long I've been rambling for. But I'm going to cut here, and I will see you in a bit. Like, hey, Scoob, like, let's get out of here. Oh, and that's not where I meant to go. Oh, my God, monsters nearby. All right, I'm going to have to fight my way out. Get out of my, oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm making it.
So long, suckers!
Alright guys, that is just about all I have time for today. I'm actually not sure how long this episode has been running, but I literally am out of time for today. And I want to just crack on with editing. But basically, guys, my next step is to get a whole bunch of dirt to fill in that circle of radius 200 up there. And that's the next big step, and that's going to launch us into the next step, which is the main portion of the basin, building the walls. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be chipping away at the dirt all over the place in this entire roof forest, because eventually, we're going to wipe out this entire forest, and it's just going to be ocean for miles. But that's way in the future. That's way in the future. That's like way after we finish the basin. That's going to be a project that we get to many episodes later. But, as I said, that is all I have time for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment. I really appreciate the comments. Wait, where are they? Like? A comment? Oh yeah, better yet, hit that subscribe button. And make sure to check out the jam-packed description for more science in that tutorial video I mentioned. And, thanks for watching. Thanks for 100 freaking subscribers. I love you all. Mwah. Mwah.